So guys, aside from today's big dump, I got big news. I'm finally getting a hardware wallet, but it's not Ledger Nano or Trezor. It's this air gap wallet called Illipal. And how I got this was one of their marketing managers actually reached out to me. This is Anna from Illipal marketing team. I invite you to share Illipal Titan 2.0 cold wallet to your audience. And I've actually heard about this wallet before. They've been around for a while and they're fairly well known. And they're actually much more expensive than Nano. I think their cold wallet is $199. It's actually this thing right here. It's actually this thing right here. Obviously, you can access it from your phone as well. So $199, I'm getting one for free. I'm going to talk about it. Obviously, it's going to be a sponsored video, and there'll be an affiliate program, and I'm going to join the affiliate program. So if you want one, use my affiliate code, which will be in the first comment in the video I do of this review. So I will have this Illipal wallet. And they have a firmware upgrade, so I'm going to talk about that as well. And yes, I do know for sure that this is a real representative because I reached out directly to the company through their support email and said, hey, I got contacted by Anna from your marketing team about joining your affiliate program, and I needed them to confirm, and then their customer service did actually confirm on the same email thread. So it is a real rep because, I needed to make sure after a couple of times. The other thing, so yes, I am getting a hardware wallet. So next bull run may not have this security problem because I will have an actual hardware wallet. Unless hardware wallets start getting hacked, I think I'm going to be okay. Now let's actually talk about why we dumped today. So Mt. Gox did actually start to move coins today. Now, I'm not really sure if that was the main reason for the dump or just because people are afraid. We know that Germany and the US is continuing to sell because they moved several thousand Bitcoin to exchanges yesterday. We actually we actually talked about it yesterday, and I did say yesterday that if it was going to dump, it was probably going to be over July 4th weekend because if you think about it, that makes perfect sense. July 4th weekend, essentially there's no liquidity, and when there's no liquidity and no retail trading, it's much easier to move prices. So if you're a whale and you want to move prices, you would actually do it today and over the weekend. I do expect a bounce back Monday or before Monday, maybe a little bit afterwards, but sometime very, very early next week, if not this weekend. But this was also one of the reasons that why we actually dumped. Mt. Gox moved 2.7 billion in Bitcoin to new wallet address. I think it's like this news came out, this says 5 hours ago on Cointelegraph, but I actually saw it before that. Shortly after I left for Milwaukee to go fishing early in the afternoon, I saw this, and we basically started dumping right afterwards. So I don't really know if Mt. Gox actually transferred 47,000 Bitcoin to all their customers, and then their customers sold. I kind of doubt that. Some of them might sold, but I kind of doubt that. I think people just saw this and they were afraid. And then because of that fear, the whales were able to take advantage of it. And then we liquidated something like 665 million longs and dollars worth of longs. And that's why we went down so much. So the collapsed Japanese crypto exchange, Mt. Gox, has transferred 47,229 Bitcoin worth 2.7 billion at current prices to a new wallet address in its first major transaction since May. According to blockchain analytics firm Arkham Intelligence, the exchange transferred the Bitcoin at 12:30 a.m. UTC on July 5th out from cold storage. So yes, that's they might have distributed some of this, and they did it at 12:30 a.m. UTC. So it's been quite a couple of hours since they've done this. So they probably distributed quite a bit to their customers, and some other customers might have actually sold. I think the selling action is kind of rounding down right now. But remember, it's not only this. You also got Germany and the United States selling. Plus, a lot of people freaking out because they think Mt. Gox is going to dump 150,000 Bitcoin, unfortunately. So that's kind of why we actually moved down today. It could be actual sales from the Mt. Gox distribution and United States or Germany, or it could be a combination of that plus people being very, very afraid that Mt. Gox is going to have huge, huge sales. So basically, we saw this on June 24th. The rehabilitation trustee has been preparing to make payments in Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash under the program. Now the preparations are in place, and the trustee will commence the repayments in Bitcoin Cash in Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, so BCH might go down even more. In due course, to the cryptocurrency exchanges with which the rehabilitation trustee has completed the exchange and confirmation of the required information for implementing the payments, the repayments will be made from the beginning of July 2024. So essentially, like, I think the repayments have begun, or the first wave. And the first wave was like a third of all the Bitcoin. Because in total, I think it was 145,000 Bitcoin, and they've already transferred 47,229. So that's kind of like why the heavy selling pressure existed. That's why we actually went down today. That, and because of fear, and probably a couple of whales definitely taking advantage of it, probably knowing information that, like, you know, they did actually move, because the whales probably got the information like right when they did it this morning. And of course they knew that US and Germany was selling as well. So they took advantage of the low liquidity today and really moved prices down, liquidated some longs. And that's where we are right now. So I do, like I said, I do expect it to bounce like really early next week. And I do think we'll probably be bouncing past 60K then. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.